I heard put up or shut up. I'm just trying to say what I heard. I'm not judging you, but something about put up or shut up. Okay. I don't know. You take that as you will. This is an appreciation read, even though it started out with this rude introduction. It's a thank you for having the most likes on my last set of readings. So I'm giving you an extra one because you supported me. So, some of you may feel like you're going through your villain era. It's another thing I'm getting. By the way, guys, I apologize if I got stuff stuck in my teeth. I just ate some pizza. I got hungry. Girl gets hungry. Anyway, also got something about visitation. Somebody, you may be visiting somebody, or somebody may be visiting you. Also got something about your schedule. So I don't know if this means that it's something that's scheduled or that will like conflict with your schedule in some way. Forgive me. I'm trying to move my pants out of the way so I can move my foot. There we go. All right, what else? Ooh, somebody feels like they were left stranded. It may be somebody that's coming back to you that feels like you left them stranded, or vice versa. You're going back to somebody that you feel like left you stranded. What else, Capricorn? Yeah, I feel like you're kind of like in an evaluation process right now. Capricorn. Oh, some of you may be widows too. I'm just saying, like, I'm sorry, like, if that is your case, but for some of you, there may be something about a widow or you being a widow. Capricorn. Family, roots, home, stability, family lineage, all of those could be a factor in your main energy right now. Capricorn. Main energy for Capricorn, please. Oh, your family member may be going through some health issues. This could be your mother even. For some of you, that could affect, remember I was saying schedule? The sixth house is a schedule. Capricorn. Yeah, some of you, this could be something about a health issue that was hidden. It could be a mother that has health issues that are hidden, or a family member that has health issues that are hidden. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. Let me look at the bottom of this deck. For some of you, I hate to say this, but if you know that your mother's about to pass, or you have a feeling, or a family member is about to, that may be true for some of you. For some of you, they may leave you an inheritance, but it may be something that they want to like keep secretive, okay? Like maybe they are not sharing it with everybody. I don't know. We're going to leave it at that. I'm just going to say your sense of stability should be a focus right now. Your health should be a focus, and any addictions that you may be dealing with or hidden issues you need to focus on, okay? There could be something about a family lease agreement that's being hidden as well for some of you. Y'all, I'm getting the mother. Something about the mother. So check in on your mother, okay? Again, that will not be for every Capricorn, but it will be for some of you. And if you feel like that message might be for you, please do check in, okay? I honestly feel like it might be of great benefit for you to check in if you get my drift. Because I almost feel like there's a mother that wants to tell you something. Like they want to tell you something, but at the same time, they don't want it to be public. You know what I mean? It could be something like that for some of you. All right. Instead of using the Fallen Angels deck today, I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle. I don't know why, I just felt like I wanted to change it up a little bit. Not completely, but a little bit. Capricorn. I also like that these are a little more lighthearted because some of these readings I do are heavy as hell. More makeup in someone's future, I doubt it. Eh. Hey, Snoop Dogg. All right. You got time to go. This may be a continuation of the previous read, or it may be a completely different Capricorn altogether. But there's a situation that it's time for you to leave behind. Capricorn. Some of you may be leaving a soulmate. Capricorn. You may have felt this person slept on you, so to speak, and was maybe wishy-washy about you, or you were this way about them. Either way, I kind of get this feeling of uncertainty within a soulmate relationship. I'm getting you're going back home. Some of you are going back home. Whatever back home means for you. Maybe when you went back home, a soulmate kind of started getting wishy-washy about you. Or went something like that. I don't know. Capricorn. Yeah, this is probably the masculine here. The masculine, hold on. Maybe you were afraid to make a choice about a masculine person or somebody with more masculine qualities. For some of you, I kind of feel like somebody who took a break from somebody else and in the meantime, they got involved with somebody else. Capricorn. Y'all, for some of you, though, I'm literally getting a message that somebody went to sleep, if you get my drift. Okay. But either way, time for you to leave a soulmate situation. It's maybe time to take a break, but maybe because you're feeling uncertain about the situation. It could be, like I said, for most of you, it's a masculine energy, but it doesn't have to be. This is something about you trying to control the situation, but there's unfinished business that you have to attend to. And it's like a repetitive cycle, whatever this is, of you always leaving them to go take care of business, or them always leaving you to take care of some sort of business. It could be that too for some of you. Capricorn. Why are you always trying to fix people? That's another thing. For some of you, like, you can't make a choice about somebody here because you have some sort of unfinished business that just like never ends. You may be always trying to mend the situation, but you're tired of always trying to fix it, whatever it is. There's a change coming. Capricorn. Change in fate. Oh. Something, this is weird. Something about an unfinished symphony and a never-ending story is the center of this reading. It could be about a father figure or a work situation and a belief system or a legal matter. For a lot of you, this is a boss and a legal matter, or a father in a legal matter. Capricorn. This is interesting. It's almost like you or somebody else was like leaving somebody else behind, but then changed your mind and decided to work together. I don't know what's going on here, but you got the two cards here together that say, to be fair, clean it up. Clean up this unfinished symphony and never-ending story, whatever that means. Again, for most of you, this is about some sort of work situation involving your boss. Clean that shit up, okay? Be fair about it. Or about a father figure. But let me look at this too. Hold on. It's time to go. You're between worlds. There's a change coming. You're going to be asking yourself why, because you need to clear up a situation to be fair. And to be fair regarding something that you wouldn't let end or somebody else wouldn't let end. Okay. Ooh. I also feel like for some of you, once you step away, you're going to realize that's just what you needed to do. Either way, let me look at this. I almost feel like somebody who needs to get away from something so they can see it more clearly, if that makes sense. I don't know. Let's move on. I don't want to stay in that for too long. do the tarot because I didn't do that yet. I just remembered I hadn't even touched that yet. I usually don't like tarot anyway, but I'm going to do it. Capricorn. Something about needing to recognize that you are mutually invested. Capricorn. That one wants to come out. Ooh, deception, heartbreak. Capricorn. Oh, some of you, there could be issues with the heart of your mother if you know that she has heart issues or a family member does or suspect it. Either way, something about being deceived about an ending or even about a death. Capricorn. Capricorn. Yeah, some sort of ending or a death was hidden here. Very secretive energy. So things are not like they seem. Capricorn. There you are. I almost feel like you were involved in the deception, though, for some of you. In some sort of deception. Ah, holy shit. I'm tired of these cards doing this. You know what? Some of you stuck your nose into the business of a boss or a father figure, and it's coming back to bite you. Capricorn. This is after your card, Capricorn. You're devastated, or you're going to be devastated if you don't already know about something here. Capricorn. What is this? Ew. Could have been somebody died while having sex. Capricorn. Y'all, this seems so far out there, but that's how it's coming through. It could be somebody who was having sex, but it was kind of like a experimentation kind of thing. Capricorn. So it was considered, for some reason it was considered manipulation. Some of you may have stopped having sex with somebody to hide a soul search and to keep it secret. That can be like a leave at work. Capricorn. Some of you may have manipulated your mother. Okay, so some of you could have been sexually soul searching or experimenting. So you manipulated your mother regarding some sort of new beginning. That could be a mother, a Libra, a Taurus, someone who's pregnant, a small business owner, whatever. It's like manipulating somebody regarding a new beginning proposal. Oh, some of you were like in some sort of sexual experimentation phase, or your person was. And that's how you were able to hide, or this other person was able to hide somebody's leave at work by trying to hide their sexuality. They also hid basically justice, you know. Um, mm, 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 mm. There's some kind of energy like that. Something like that. Let's look at the middle numbers. Yeah, it's about a romance. Definitely about a romance. Don't be surprised if you don't find out that one of your family members died while having sex or something like that. Or for some of you, this could be like somebody got involved in some sort of work scandal and they basically had sex with somebody so that they would be able to use their sexuality as a way to legally hide something that should have been brought to the courts and to justice. All right, it's going to be something like that. Let's move on. Again, this could be you or somebody else around you. Capricorn. Hopefully this is a different reading because that was uncomfortable. Something about taking your time. To move forward with a new beginning. Because you're fearful that you're going to struggle. And have a hard time forgiving. Yeah, so you're afraid. It's almost like you took your time to move forward, but you can't forgive somebody. Or they are doing this to you, one or the other. Capricorn. There's unlimited potential here. To change this situation and make it better. Capricorn. Like it was that one. I feel like you could change it by letting it go. But you won't. You keep coming back to somebody that you can't forgive. Not making the choices that need to be made. Capricorn. Somebody's got a serious vendetta. Like, it really feels like that. It's kind of sick, actually. Yeah, you're not dealing with the situation. Because you're not dealing with the situation, things are going bad. Or they're getting worse is what I'm hearing. This is like things are going bad because it almost feels spiteful. It was happy. You felt happy to change a situation. Hold on, let me look at this. I don't know what this is. I almost feel like somebody who has a hard time forgiving somebody, but yet keeps coming back to them. But it's almost like the person's doing it, even though I didn't get that card yet. I don't see anything about teaching them a lesson, but it almost feels like somebody trying to teach another person a lesson. And I say that because it's like you soul search and retreat, but things go bad because you were happy to change a situation and let go. It's like playing with somebody, manipulating somebody, or somebody did this to you. It's like you have a hard time growing from this situation or growing up, whatever that means, and bringing it into balance regarding some sort of abundance here. I don't know. Let's see. Wish fulfillment relationship or a long-term relationship this could be about, or a friend's partner. Could be any of that. I don't know. I feel like somebody's got a serious vendetta that they need to get over here. Like you're holding yourself back or they're holding themselves back. Let's look at advice for Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn. Capricorn's on the struggle bus. I feel like Capricorn's been on the struggle bus for a long time because they've got a shadow that they are not dealing with. Capricorn advice. Inner journey. Could be about debts. Could be about inheritances. Capricorn's advice. Advice for Capricorn, please. Yeah. You know what? I almost feel like somebody who's going, I don't want to hear the truth. I don't want to hear the truth. You can't tell me what to do. I know I'm stuck. I know I hate my life, but you don't get to tell me what to do. I'm stuck. Yep, I'm stuck. I don't care. You're not going to tell me what to do. I seriously get that kind of vibe. It's very hard-headed. One more advice card for Capricorn, please. It doesn't want to come out. Come on, we need one more. One more advice card. I think that was it. Yeah. It's like you're taking your time to forgive somebody. You won't forgive somebody. You expect them to forgive you, but you won't forgive them. You were trying to change control sexually in a situation and to teach them a lesson. It's almost like you left the family behind so you could get like sexual control over somebody. Could have to do with a family situation or a home situation. I don't know. Something about not wanting to allow a change of control. That could be a thing, something for some of you too. Either way, let's look at your person of interest. Capricorn's person of interest. Put it in your mind who that person of interest is, because I have no idea who it is. And we'll see if it comes up with their information. Capricorn's person of interest. Your person may be like more of a creative type. Or they may have reunited with you, but there's something about them finding out the truth about a situation. Capricorn's person of interest. Capricorn's person of interest, please. The truth came out about your family or home situation. Tell me about their person of interest. Because that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. It might to you, but it doesn't to me. Tell me about Capricorn's person of interest. Okay. You know, this could be a situation where whoever your person is, the truth could have come out about a family or a home situation that they were struggling with. Or they may have been worried that you would expose them in some way. Okay? There could be something like that for some of you. Work could have hidden an agreement with a child or a hidden agreement because relating to a romance, or a boss could have, or a father could have. Okay. You know, for some of you, this could be like where the mother and father are separated, but they're still bumping uglies. It could be something like that going on. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like they're struggling to move on, though, too, for whatever it means. Let's look at your shadow. Shadow work just means the stuff that you refuse to acknowledge, or it's just a blind spot that you can't see about yourself that needs to be worked on. Capricorn's shadow side. What does Capricorn need to work on? What does Capricorn need to work on? What does Capricorn need to work on? Oh, that was it right there. Masquerade, you're pretending. You need to work on that. Stop pretending to be something that you're not. Capricorn, one more card. What shadow does Capricorn need to work on? What does Capricorn currently need to work on within themselves? Some of you are trying to pretend that you're being of service to other people and you're really not. You actually lack empathy. And you're trying to like leech off of them, or they're trying to leech off of you. This also could be that you saw them as a parasite, okay? It could be any of those. Let's look at Masquerade. What number is that? 15. So, message in a bottle here. Number 15, Masquerade. No, that's the wrong one. It wasn't 15, is it? What? Am I reading that wrong? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong book. Sorry. I was like, what the hell? That's not right. Let's go back. 15. Masquerade. Okay. So it says, what I can't have forever, I will have for a minute. What I can't have for a minute, I will hold to me for 1 second. Dude, that sounds a little fucked up. I'm not going to lie. What I can't have forever, I will have for a minute. So I don't care if it's going to be for the long term. I'm going to have it, right? That kind of mentality. What I can't have for a minute, I will hold for 1 second. Again, the same concept. Like, even if I don't get to have it for good, I'm going to keep my hands on it for as long as I can. It's that kind of mentality. So the visual seed under this is a man's face, young in the flesh and in posture, with a wide open shirt. Over him appears the most complicated Baroque hat. Is that how you say that? Baroque hat? Baroque? Straight from a Venetian carnival. Sentence. Under the guise of Cupid, I will come to you. Under the guise of a thief, I will fly away. That says everything. Let me just show that again. Remember me saying somebody acting like they were being of service, but they were actually being a leech? This reiterates that, okay? Let me just repeat that. Under the guise of Cupid, I will come to you. Under the guise of a thief, I will fly away. Going dark. There is often guilt in taking the mask of Don Juan or Donna Juana. That was a weird one. The seducer is not a master of love, neither of manipulation. He is the master of the ephemeral, however you say that, of what is fleeting and brief and transient to the extreme. He is the master of the moment, and as such, he forgot all other kind of eternity. There is guilt if you care, because you are not building. There is guilt out of loss because you are not treasuring. There is guilt out of indifference because when you don't care, you cheat yourself of meaning and value. Sometimes there is guilt in the selflessness, in the desire itself, in everything leading to pleasure, as if the only pleasure that can be sacred are those labeled as such. The masquerade is a dance. It is a road that goes in circles and ebbs and flows, and always ends with the first light, before the time comes to hold it tightly. When the time comes, let it go. So that was this one, Masquerade. And then there's I Won't Cry for You. I took that as like lack of empathy. You're pretending to have empathy, but you lack empathy. And you're being parasitic, or your person is. 22, I Won't Cry for You. Huh, that rhymes. 22, I Won't Cry for You. Sometimes when it's over, closure must be created, not just found. See, it's like you won't let something go because you want to drain somebody of their resources, or vice versa. All right. With her back to the light of the moment, a beautiful woman with deep blue eyes sheds dry tears of blood. She holds in her hand a drop-shaped vial, a drop-shaped vial full of blood as well, and she gestures forward as if she is offering it. Didn't I say that? Like offering, that I'm sacrificing for you, when they're actually leeching. Sentence, I gave you my last gift. I shed my last tear for you. It's time not to let you free, but to let myself free. Okay, so you may be still feeling victimhood though, some of you. On the Going Dark, it says breaking up can only be done by two persons. One will do it earlier, maybe, but sooner or later, the other will follow. One can afford to do it with words and actions. The other probably will only be able to do it inside of their own heart. It's painful, it's definite, it's hard. It's sometimes necessary. Breaking up is not just letting go of a person. You are letting go of a part of yourself, of your hopes and dreams and trusts. You let go of feelings and memories. You let go of the emptiness you felt and the connection you relied on to. Anger will help at the beginning, but the last part of the road can't be done by just anger. Closure comes when you dry up your tears. It is a gorgeous moment when you allow yourself to. Frankly, don't give a damn about it. All that was past is not a credit or a debt. It's just suddenly no more than a gift. You can raise your chin. After all, tomorrow is another day. And then let's look at Parasite. I read this completely so you can take your own meanings from it, but Parasite. when the only answer to lack of self-efficiency is to cling to another one. Lacking self-sufficiency, clinging to another person, you or this is your person, either way. A long-haired man with a pale-faced, heavy eyelids, a dull golden chain drapes over his forehead, around his body, and through his body. Poisonous ivy grows and clings subtly to him. What can't survive alone will seek company, but instead of growing together, they will wither together. Jesus Christ. Y'all need to leave somebody the fuck behind. Relationships are not a zero-sum game. Of course, using each other is a part of the game, but it's quite different when use takes the shape of supporting rather than manipulating or exploiting. In the long run, a good relationship is a win-win, where the more I give, the more I get, and the other way around. Still, it's not always like this, is it? Not just in bad relationships. In the short run, bad is bound to happen, even in the house of true love. We cling, we bite, we hunger for safety and freedom and support. And on the other side, we get mangled, bitten, demanded on. Well, it happens. It happened. And it will happen again. It is part of the game. But if it happens too often, it creates a toxic environment. It doesn't matter if we are the victim or the perpetrator, as a poison is shared equally. One gets the pain, another one gets the advantage. But the toxic part, they both get. Fully a parasite, a leech. It kills itself as much as it kills its host. It sacrifices the journey to the destination and then the destination to its own failures. The problem is not living as sheeps, but the true problem is living as a sheep for 100 years. Hopefully that meant something to you guys. All right, bottom of the deck, colorless angel. I'm not going to read that whole one, but I'm going to look and see what it means. Apathy is the crowned king of nothingness and the shining queen of whatever. Like, you don't care about this person. You don't care about this person. You just want their resources. Whether it's your mother, whether it's a family member, yeah. All right, guys. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Again, the more thumbs up and views I get, the more readings I do for that zodiac sign. I'm always trying to make sure that the people that gave the most receive the most. I believe in equal give and take, guys. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all again soon. Hi, Miss Ruby. Hi, Jacket. Hi, Linda. Hi, Rock. Hi, Vincent. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.